a trickster God, a one of many, storm-tossed on the winds of fate. I want a laughing God, confused and friendly, of open doors, not guarded gates. I want a humble God who shuns cathedrals, palaces and minarets. I want a God of all forgotten people, a God whose people can forget. I want a God who's small and getting smaller, might just vanish without trace. I want a God who's lost his bottom dollar, a God who's scared to show his face. I want a beardless God who travels with us, no judgment in his fingertips, no lightning bolts, no salt in pillars, saves that for his fish and chips. I want a guilty God who begged forgiveness, weep and mourn for broken trust, who sees the ruin and knows he did this just like every one of us. I want a God of woods, a God of rivers, toadstools, beetles, worms and mud. I want a God who scorns the true believers, drowns with sinners in the flood. I want a God who knows I do not need him, a God that needs gods of his own, a God that laid no traps in Eden, a God that knows his cover's blown, a God who dances round the fire, burns it all and calls for more, a God who's wretched with desire but knows not what he's longing for. Loves without condition, does not love to gain control, who plays the bass and keeps the rhythm, saves the mic for prouder souls. I want a worried God who shakes in fear, struggles to climb out of bed. I want a God who's just as weak as we are, flinching at the day ahead. I want a God of stories, not of lessons, smiles and winks each time he lies, who has no answers, only questions, a God that we can still surprise, a God who lifts, a God who carries, a God who speaks not of a fall, who looks to us for sanctuary, a God like this or none at all. A God like this or none at all. A God like this or none at all. Thank you.